This time on Low Boost, you buy a cheap go-kart and Predator swap it. Found this go-kart on Facebook Marketplace. It looked pretty shot and the engine doesn't run, but that's okay. I want to swap out the engine anyway. My daughter loves to watch Redbeard's Garage on YouTube with me, so this is a cool project because she knows that he does a lot of go-kart stuff. It cleaned up really, really nice, and hopefully we can do this project together. However, she doesn't like turning wrenches. She just likes watching me. Picked up this Predator 212 for $90 at Harbor Freight and easily swapped it out for the Subaru engine that's shot. Surprise, surprise. Brakes need some work. This little 6.5 horsepower engine actually has surprisingly good pickup. It is a Hemi that we got from Harbor Freight here, but we're not just going to stop with 6.5 horsepower. You can easily double the horsepower of these Predator engines with minimal modifications. So we're going to do that on the channel. So make sure to hit the subscribe button because there's going to be a bunch of videos on this go-kart project for sure. Stay tuned for a baseline top speed run once the engine's broken in. So it really cleaned up nice. Going to get new seats for it. I really would love to do a like plexiglass enclosure and then close all this stuff in. Make it a lot easier when we're riding, not to have the wind in our face. It's got suspension, that could be adjusted a little bit, but for the most part the KART is in good shape. There's almost no rust, so swapping out the engine in this thing will be great. It's got new tires in the rear. The front can use new ones, so we're gonna do all that stuff. I want to do some like test track challenges and set up a course on here around my dad's farmland here to really see what this thing can really do. So I got this big old piece of plexiglass. It's clear, just stuff peels off. I got it kind of clamped there. I'm gonna drill some holes to throw zip ties through, and then I'm gonna try to heat this up here and see if I can fold it down underneath it like that. So let's give that a shot. I would like to, now we're going to heat this up and try to bend it back a little bit. Let's try that. You guys are probably gonna kill me in the comments. I could have sworn I measured it, but when I drilled it, it's a little bit more on that side than this side, which is actually fine because that's the driver's side mostly anyway. Kind of okay with that. But that is the plexiglass. Heated it up nice and good and bent it, and now we have a windshield. Next up, I'm gonna get ABS plastic to cover these sections here. I might even just buy an old garbage can and heat it up, because believe it or not, like ABS plastic's expensive, but a garbage can is cheap and it's got the same amount of plastic or more. So I might do that. So I'm going to be making a ton of videos on the go-kart, so make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. I think I'm going to set up not a quarter-mile course, but a nice straightaway setup where I can measure 60-foot time and 0 to 30 and top speed with the go-kart going from stock to stage 1 to stage 2, maybe might even do a stage 3 build on it where it revs out to like 8,000 RPM and goes 50 miles an hour. Kind of would think that'd be pretty cool to do on that kind of go-kart. It really would rip around the yard. And I also want to set up a cool course around my dad's farm where we could do like a mini bike slash go-kart like track where we could all race each other and find the best time. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, I have an E36 Turbo LS swap, a bunch of other projects that we work on the channel. So if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff that's outside of go-kart stuff, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.